So coming up with a TBR whenever you're a mood reader with 4 kids who's virtually schooling, I just have not been able to make it work. Maybe one day I'll be able to be more structured with my reading. It's not happening right now. Hello! In case you're new here, my name is Kat and this is Katie Reads Books. Welcome to my channel and thanks for stopping by. I saw Princess from over at Castle Library do a quarterly TBR of sorts. She did like sequels that she wanted to read and buddy reads that she was doing for the first 3 months, January, February, March of 2021. I will link to her video down below so that you can go check her out. Her channel is a lot of fun. She kind of melds reading and gaming, and I love that about her channel. I love that she's put the two mediums together. So that being said, she sort of inspired me to do a quarterly TBR because there are books on my TBR in a more structured way, in the way of like book clubs or buddy reads, that I prioritize. So they'll more than likely be in the wrap up at the end of the month. But then anything that I read aside from that will also be in the wrap up. And then maybe if I can get back around to making vlogs again, then I can put some of the other books into the vlog. But at least this way, I have some kind of a TBR video up to say, hey guys, this is what I'm reading. So for January, February, and March, I am reading. I have to pull up my list. First of all, of course, I have forgotten one of my books in the other room. Several books. I forgot several books in the other room. So, Sanderfan, hello, stop. Sanderfan Read Along is something I've been doing since, I don't know, like August of last year or something. 2020 is a big smudge. So anyway, we're doing, for the Sanderfan Read Along, we are finishing up the Stormlight Archive, and so for January, we are finishing up, we're finishing up Oathbringer. So once we finish Oathbringer, then in February hello? We'll be reading Rhythm of War and finishing out what is left of the Stormlight Archive so far. And then we will be eagerly awaiting his next release for the Stormlight Archive, because I'm sure that nothing's going to be answered in this book. One of the actual like book clubs that I'm in this year is the Worldly Readers. This is hosted by, oh my god, Nick. I know Nick. She's in my BFF Discord. Hold on. The two hosts of the Worldly Readers book club are Nick, from who has she started, you know what, she's on Bookstagram, but she's not on Booktube, I'm gonna say, yet, because I see her as sort of, you know, she's I think she's gonna end up putting her toes in the water. So anyway, for now she's a Bookstagrammer, book loving Nick. I will link her down below. And Amber, who I don't know outside of the Worldly Readers Discord. Sorry, Amber, you're cool people. I like doing reading sprints with you. Anyway, the January, February pick for Worldly Readers, whose Twitter account I will link down below because they are very active on book Twitter, is Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. I am... How far into this am I? Because I really don't have that much farther to go. What's that? 371 subtract 242. 129 pages. I have 129 pages left in this. I've literally not finished it because it's shredding me and I just need Enchanted to be okay. So I admit I have been stalling on this book because I'm afraid to finish it, because I'm afraid of what the end's gonna be like. Anyway, this is what we're reading with the Worldly Readers for the months of January and February. Did I give you, you know what, I didn't give you any like synopses on Rhythm of War or Oathbringer. Sorry, not sorry. It's literally like 3,000 pages just to get to that point. If you want to know what Stormlight Archive is about, go check out the first book, Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. It's really fun. It's an awesome world, but I cannot give you a synopsis without spoilers because the first book is 1,200 pages. We'll move on with a synopsis of Grown. You follow the character Enchanted. She is a very talented vocalist and tries out, she's also 17, she's a high schooler, so she tries out for this show on BET that's a singing competition, and it so happens that a pop star named Corey Fields is also there. He does like some weird thing. It seemed really weird. I mean, it is weird. It was weird. It was weird what he did. It was strange. It was like a publicity stunt, but also like as you get further into the book, it's like, oh, okay, well he's not exactly normal. Anyway, there develops an inappropriate relationship, and then Enchanted is experiencing, at least in the part of the book that I am, the fallout of that, and the author mentions that this has a lot of commentary on how Black women are treated after an assault and after they come forward after an assault, as opposed to how white women are treated. It's hard. It's hard to read, and there are tons of triggers. But it's so good. It's so compelling. Tiffany Jackson's writing is so compelling, and I really have been loving it. I need to finish it. I need to just suck it up and finish it, but I'm not good at ripping off the Band-Aid. The cover for this is really pretty. Okay. Who Fears Death by Nnedi Okorafor. I've been wanting to get to Okorafor forever because I heard about Binti on Noria's channel, and the fact that we're reading this next month with Ashley's group is just really exciting to me, and I've already got the library book, and I'm super stoked to get started on it because it's sci-fi. And you know what? I've been lacking some good sci-fi. I don't know what this is about. Best Friends Book Club is like the little Discord that me and a few other people are in, and we've decided to start doing reading, like buddy reads every 2 months. My dog is walking up and down the stairs. And for January and February, we are reading 5th Season by N.K. Jemisin, and I'm super fucking stoked about it. I'm like 3 chapters in because I'm trying to finish Oathbringer and Grown before I get really started into 5th Season, and since I don't have to finish it until February, I'm kind of pushing it off just a little bit, just a little longer. But I'm really enjoying it so far. It's very, very intense so far, and I think it's going to be right up my alley. As long as we can get past the like child death triggers. Listen, I could have used a trigger warning for the beginning of that book, okay? And that leads me to my very last buddy read, which is a buddy read book swap that Casey over at Casey's Book and I are doing together. We are going to be reading, I think this is the order, I could have it backwards, but in February we are going to read East of Eden by John Steinbeck. I'm showing you the title page because this is literally like an old ass book. Okay, so published in 1952. There is like a Christmas gift signing on this. It's not by the author, obviously, but someone gifted this to someone, signed it in 1952. Anyway, so we're reading this in February. She has read this. I have not. This is her favorite book of like all time, and I am barely a Steinbeck fan. We'll get to that here in just a second. So she's going to try to sell me on this one. And then in March, we are going to be reading The Acts of King Arthur and His Noble Knights. It's actually a book that I read my freshman year of high school, and I despised my English teacher for making me read this over the summer because it was dull and boring. And then I got to the end, and I realized that it wasn't an actual end, and I raved to my mom about it. I was like, what the fuck is this? What happened? And she said, oh yeah, he died before he finished the book. So now for some reason I'm obsessed about it. And Casey hasn't read it, so we're gonna read this one together in March, and then maybe do like discussion back and forth video thing. Don't know, we haven't quite figured it out yet, but that should be fun. That's everything that I know I'm reading between January and March. It is the end of January. There's plenty of time for my ambition to get in my own way between now and March. So hopefully I'll be able to tell you guys a little bit more through vlogs and through wrap-ups. And I hope to see you in the next video.